So I watched the Demon Slayer movie in theaters, and it wasn't bad. The movie starts off with an opening montage of all of the major arcs from the beginning to where we are currently. Yeah, it was basically a montage with some music in the background. However, I think it would have been better if that opening montage, instead of having music in the background, it would have had, the actual dialogue. It would have been nice to experience that in a theater, seeing Mugen Train again, the entertainment district. It would have just it would have been perfect. But either way, it wasn't bad. It was still nice getting to see those major arcs once again on the big screen. After that, the movie basically continues off with the season 3 finale. Tanjiro and Nezuko and Genya are fighting against the upper rank 4 if I'm not mistaken. And at the end, he has to make a decision whether he should go after the upper rank or help Nezuko so that she doesn't get burned under the sun. If that moment was amazing on your monitor or on your TV in your room or whatever, then just experiencing this in a theater just made it more amazing. And then season 4 episode 1. Honestly, season 4 episode 1 was kind of slow in my opinion, but that's not to say that it wasn't good. The episode kicks off with Sanemi and Obanai, the guy with the snake, and they're trying to rescue a girl from some demons, and we see how they react to them seeing the Infinity Castle. They have no idea what they just saw. And yeah, obviously Tanjiro is still injured. In that entire episode, he's pretty much in bed and eating a lot. We also see that Nezuko is speaking a lot more. And then the biggest moment in the movie was probably the emergency Hashira meeting. And honestly, I'm a big fan of most of the Hashiras. I was a big fan of Usui, big fan of Rengoku, big fan of Shinobu, Sanemi. But if I have to say, I must say that I wasn't a big fan of the Stone Hashira and the Serpent Hashira, when I was reading the manga. But I will say that after seeing this in theaters, I like the Stone Hashira, more than I did before. That's for sure. Obanai, I still don't like that dude. To me, it just feels like he's probably like the most useless one out of all of them. But that's just my opinion, right? When they finish animating the rest of the arcs, maybe I'll feel different. Just how I feel a little bit different about the Stone Hashira. But we'll see. It definitely was a nice experience watching this in theaters before we get it on Crunchyroll. But honestly, like in my opinion, I feel like it's probably better to wait instead of spending money to go see it in theaters. Unless if you just don't feel like waiting, or if you're just that big of a fan of Demon Slayer. But yeah, it definitely wasn't bad. I would probably give this like a solid 7 out of 10, 7.5. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this little movie review. Go ahead and like the video and subscribe for more.